was my biggest fear. My worst fear has happened to me. So I don't think that anything scares me in life anymore. I never wanted to raise a child alone, and I'm doing it now. So what the is gonna happen to me again?
Yeah.
What could possibly happen to me other than my worst fear happening to me?
Yeah.
I live in it, so don't get anything where anybody feed to me.
Yeah.
Or I'm also scared of being a billionaire.
Hello everyone, another one we come there for this side again. My people, everybody sabi Sophia Momodu, the extended girlfriend or baby mama of Davido. She don't come outside again. You know, say anytime with Davido say they do something new, she must surely appear. She don't appear again this time around. The girls are not smiling. Una know say yesterday Davido don't drop album. Say in they come back fully to social media on the 31st of this month 2023. Okay, after 6 months of being away for social media and his career, he baby mama, the first baby mama wey they call Sophia Momodu, don't finally cry come outside now say she not get fear again for wetin wan happen to her. See, the worst don't fair happen to her. Wetin be the worst for Davido leaving her to go and marry Choima ADELEKE ROLLAND. Say na the biggest fear, and she still promise herself that she no go take care of her pikin alone, but it can't happen. My dear, nobody even promise say they go even dey alone. Now circumstances na dey cause am, or you not listening to yourself. You understand? You were madly in love with who is not in love with you. You understand? You be in love with Davido. When you born for Davido, I want to reply am for here. Davido, they very, very young. So he never think that is not that time. No, if you think of marriage, he too young. Maybe Davido should be about 22 that time when Sophia Momodu say give am belle, say in get belle. You understand?
I'm very happy. I'm very content. And I'm grateful. Which is why I was saying to you that I feel like now I'm ready to be loved and to love someone.
Oh, look at her.
I'm truly ready to love somebody's son very openly and unapologetically.
Congratulations
to her. I have so much love to give, and I'm such an amazing woman, and I'm ready to share that love with someone.
You see, when they
hear it, cool. What is the one thing you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
The one thing I hope to accomplish in the next 5 years is to create proper structure for my businesses. To continue to be an amazing mother, to be independent, yet to be in a fulfilling, loving relationship. To be in a fulfilling, loving relationship, because I really want to give my daughter the gift of seeing how a woman should be loved and treated. She doesn't have that, and she hasn't had that in a while. I want my daughter to see a man love and respect her mother and be caring and want to take care of her. She deserves that.
Are you happy you've got?
What bridges am I happy here? What bridges am I happy that I have burned? Anyone that wasn't right for me, I'm happy. And I rarely burn bridges. So if you see me burn a bridge with someone, they were begging for it, or it was just time. Because I like to see things from my side and also the other person's side as well. So I would definitely say the ones that were supposed to be burned.
What are you the most fearful of?
I keep saying it, my worst fear has happened to me. What's my biggest fear? My worst fear has happened to me. So I don't think that anything scares me in life anymore. I never wanted to raise a child alone, and I'm doing it now. So what can happen to me again? What could possibly happen to me other than my worst fear happened to me? I live in it, so don't get anything where anybody feed to me. Or I'm also scared of being a billionaire.
You should not be, because I'm betting on you to be a billionaire.
No, but you know they say your worst fears happen to you.
So guys,
so I'm scared of being a billionaire. But yeah, my worst fear has already happened to me, so I don't fear
check
nothing.
me out on this handle.
When was the last time you cried in front of someone?
When when was the last time I cried in front of someone? So I don't cry often. I hate crying, and I don't like to cry in front of people. So if you ever see me cry, just know you're my person.
Yeah. Because sometimes you tell stories and I'm like, she gotta cry,
No.
and you don't cry.
No, I hate to
You're
cry.
super strong because like
I hate to cry. So if you ever see me crying, just know you're my person. And I think the last person who recently just saw me cry was my friend, because my daughter was in the hospital and she was so sick and I was so scared.
Oh yes, yes.
And even thinking about it now, I'm like,
Yeah.
and my friends just came and just covered me because I was alone. It was just me and my daughter. Nobody else wanted to, just didn't want to help.
Yeah.
I was like, you and your daughter, and I was just like scared because it was just two of us.
Yeah.
And my friends saw it happen, and none of them laughed at me. They just came and covered me. I loved it.
What are you looking forward to the most in this next year?
Money, making more money, traveling a lot, working on my relationship with God, my relationship with my daughter, and my relationship with my mother. Those things, very important to me.
Yeah. What do you wish you could spend more time on?
I want to spend more time with my daughter.
Oh, but you were living daily.
I know, but like when I'm not with her, when you become a mom, you understand the true meaning of mom guilt.
Oh.
It's called mom guilt, and when you have a child, you'll get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much time you spend with your kids.
You will still feel.
When you're not with them, it's just like.
Jen, in 10 years from now, what do you think you'll miss the most from today's present?
My age. I would say my age, because I know 10 years from now I'll be even better than I am today.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared or worried about that.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'll probably just miss that I'm younger. I think that's it.
Yeah. What's the most sentimental gift you have ever received?
What's the most sentimental gift I have ever received? I can't even say. I would say the most sentimental gift I have ever received was the gift of my daughter from God.
Yeah.
It changed my entire life. Like I keep telling you guys, my daughter grounded me. Like I used to be. But my daughter was just like, if not for her, I would be out here like, so many people would be past tense, period. But because of my daughter,
What's the most important value you would teach a young person?
What's the most important value I would teach a young person? I would say to trust yourself. As human beings, we doubt ourselves a lot. Like I feel like it comes second nature to us to just constantly doubt ourselves and our strengths. And I think the first thing that a young person needs to learn is to be confident, to sit up straight, to trust themselves, to walk into a room with their head held up, and to look people in the eye.
Have you ever cried tears of joy?
Yes.
Can we know the reason? Was it after a night or after a birth? Did you cry when you gave birth?
Yes.
Oh.
I did. I cried because I was terrified.
Oh.
I was genuinely scared. I was looking at my baby like,
it's getting real. It got real out of a sudden.
It became, I mean, carrying the baby around in your tummy, yes, it's real. But when the baby's here and it's no longer attached to your body, you're like, shit.
Yeah.
It's real. So I'll say that. But
Were you changing diapers with long nails?
No, nobody wanted me to have nails. So for the first 3 months after I had my daughter.
When you gave birth, you had the long nails?
Yes, but maybe
so how would you punching your palms when you were pushing? It hurt?
I broke my nails when I was in labor.
Goodness, yes, in labor.
When I was in labor, I broke my nails. Yeah. But what was the question again?
Have you ever cried tears of joy?
Yes, I recently cried tears of joy after I visited the Fancy office and the Estee Lauder offices, I did not expect for God to have what He had in store for me. So when I got there and I experienced it, I was just like, I was like, how do I deserve this?
It's amazing. If a crystal ball could tell you one truth, what would you ask?
I I think I would ask, I would be like, how far? The money go plenty. Because I know I'm rich and I'm going to be richer. So I'll be like, how far? The money go plenty. You go plenty fast like this. I just want to know, is it going to be, I know it's going to be more, but I'm just like, the way I'm thinking about it, is it going to be more than what I think in my mind? Am I going to be wealthier than I think I'm going to be?
Yeah. Is what's something you try to actively avoid in life? The second is, what is something you tried reluctantly and it turns out you like? And the third is, what's the most valuable lesson you learned from your past relationship?
I think I'll answer the last one, which is, what is the most valuable relationship? What's the most valuable lesson I learned from my past relationship? To learn to put myself first. Because I'm such a giver. And so when I'm in a relationship, or when I was in a relationship, the line was very blurred where I was over-given. I wasn't receiving back what I was given. So I would say the valuable lesson I've learned now is to never overextend myself like I did in my past relationship, and to just really put myself first. Because if I put myself first, then the person knows how to take care of me how I want to be taken care of. And when I say taken care of, I'm not talking about just financial. Like, I'm talking mentally, you know, I'm talking romantically, what are the do's and don'ts in the relationship that I would like. So I feel like I learned all the mistakes. I've learned from all the mistakes that I had to learn, and now that person has prepared me to be a better woman for another man, and how to just put myself first. What about you? I want to know this.
They've been staying at the guest list until they have a permanent residence.
You guys, so let me tell you something I just learned in Paris. So we went out the other night with my friend Lena, and she was just meeting Vanessa for the first time, because I really like my friends, and I love it when they all meet each other and they have a good relationship. And Vanessa met Lena for the first time, and Lena asked Vanessa, so are you in a relationship? And Vanessa was like, yeah, I have group chats.
Guest list.
I have guest lists. She was like, I have guest lists. And I was like, I like that answer. So now, if anyone asks me if I'm in a relationship, I think the answer is, yeah, I have guest lists.
Until you have a permanent residency, you're on the guest list.
So yeah.
What's the one thing that should be taught in school but isn't?
A little bit of both. Like, I would say we need to unlearn tribalism in every aspect.
They teach it at school?
Well, they teach us about individual tribes, but they don't teach us about the implications of tribalism and how unconsciously we are even tribalistic without even knowing it. Because now it's one of the biggest problems that we face as millennials, as Gen Z, as the people coming after Gen Z. I feel like we need to unlearn the tribalism, and I feel like a good place to start will be at school, just so that, as you know, kids are being taught about different tribes and different ethnic groups, they are also taught to respect those ethnic groups and to not be tone deaf or insensitive. But I've had to unlearn so many things, because my tribe is different from my daughter's tribe. And I used to tease her all the time and be like, you're such a Yoruba girl. And I find that it's wrong too. I need to unlearn that. And just, you know, love her. So I would say they need to teach us more of that in schools, to just learn to respect other people's like tribes, and just, we're all one. We're all the same skin color anyways.
When do you feel the most protected and taken care of?
When I pray. When I pray, I feel super protected and well taken care of.
Quality you wish you had that you don't?
I think I have all the qualities I need to be who I am. So I think that God was very generous with me.
Oh, look at her!
I honestly think I have everything I need.
What childhood dream have you accomplished?
What childhood dream have I accomplished? To be a business owner.
Boom!
And I own multiple businesses.
And that's that.
the fact that I own multiple businesses. I always wanted to be like a businesswoman.
Yeah.
You know, do so many things in my life, in my career. And I'm doing them.
What memory instantly makes you happy? Always makes you smile?
What memory? I'd say every single fun memory with my daughter.
Oh.
She's so funny.
We don't eat pork.
We don't eat pork. She's so funny and she's such a little lady. Like sometimes I randomly would just be sitting down and I just burst out laughing.
Merci.
And I'll just randomly burst out laughing because she's truly a funny person and she's super fun.
She's super fun.
Yeah.